health supervisor. So we're here with some emus in their enclosure to do some fun water enrichment activities. In fact, I believe it could rain, so we might have extra water enrichment activities. So anyway, what are we doing here, sir?
So today we're giving them a little kiddie pool with some ball pit balls in there. If it's hot enough outside, they'll usually climb inside and bathe themselves. Emus really enjoy wallowing around in the mud and the water. So what we try to do is give them a little kiddie pool to keep them out of the mud, so that way they're keeping their appearances up. So today it looks like they're interested in it. They're coming up a little bit. Also, when it gets warm, we'll hose them off, just give them a little misting. And they usually like to lay down on the ground and roll on their side. It's really, really cute.
How old are these guys now?
These guys were all born in February, so we're in, June now? I keep losing track of the time.
Yeah, I know. It's almost July.
Yeah, but every day they're getting bigger and bigger. Almost by the week, you can hardly recognize them. So how we take care of all of them is all of them have colored labels on their legs, so they've got little ties on them. And we check those daily to make sure they're not outgrowing them, because they do grow so fast. So they're all different colors, and that way we know who's who, and that way we can keep track of their eating habits and their health habits as well.
It sounds like they still are peeping a little bit.
They are
like
still
babies.
peeping,
That's
yeah.
cute.
So as they get older, you might hear the females, the adult females on the other side, they do what's called a drumming sound. So they have an extra pouch in their throat, and they'll vibrate that with their vocal cords, and it sounds exactly like drumming, and that drumming can be heard over 5 miles away. So that's how emus communicate with each other. If there's something new in the area and they want to let all the other emus know, that's how they'll communicate. But they are getting really friendly. They really enjoy hanging out with people. So you'll see this one right here. She keeps trying to sit down on the side of the pool like that's going to get her inside.
Yes.
Some of them have figured it out and others haven't. But they are very curious. They want to see what's going on.
I would put the mic up close so you can hear their peeping, but they might eat the mic.
They'll definitely peck at it. Everything has potential to be food.
Very curious.
Yeah.
So how old are they when they're considered full grown?
Probably in about another year, these guys will be full grown. So a really cool thing about the emus is that the females, when they lay the eggs, they'll lay those eggs and then they walk away. That's pretty much all they have to do with being a parent. The male takes over and he makes the nest. He lays on those eggs and hatches them, and then raises them for their first year of life. So these guys, their mom is on the other side over there. Mariah, if she'll show herself.
Do you know how many boys and how many girls?
We do. There are 3 boys and 3 girls and 5 boys. I got that backwards. So total we have even number. Hi, babies.
And if you look over there, you can see the full-grown emus.
Mm-hmm. So they're almost getting up to her size already. Like I said, they grow so much every day. I don't know. Let's see if maybe they'll go for it if we start to miss a couple of them.
Oh, I felt a peck on my back.
They like their bright color red shirt.
It was soft. It wasn't
Yeah, it's definitely not an aggressive peck. It's a very curious thing.
Oh, did you feel that, Jamie? You
Yeah.
got a peck too.
They think there's food in my pocket or something.
So you'll see them sit down like this, and that's when they're really enjoying it.
Taking it in.
Yep.
This is the life.
Yep. These guys are spoiled rotten. So, oh yeah, roll around. So they all get a specially formulated rat type diet. So there is a brand that makes food just for exotic animals. So these guys are rat types along with the ostriches. So they get a rat type starter. So it's made just for baby rat types. They get that as often as they like. And then we also supplement them with carrots, with spinach, different leafy greens and things like that. And they really like them.
No.
So you'll see them, they'll sit down and they stand up and they kind of shake it off almost like a dog.
How much bigger do the males get than the females?
The males, actually, they're about the same size. So the only way to really tell the difference is to do DNA testing on them.
Oh.
So you can either take a blood sample, or what we do is we just send in feathers that just have to have the roots to them.
Oh, wow.
And we send those into a lab and they test that and let us know how many females and how many males we have.
Okay.
So that's also why we have them labeled, but they're different colored bands, and that way we can remember who's boys and who's girls. Because they do look almost exactly the same. There's really not a whole lot of physical distinguishing factors.
have you named them? And if you have, can you tell them apart?
They don't have names yet, because we have, when we get our expansion, we'll have a walkabout with our kangaroos. We're hoping to introduce some of these guys.
Awesome.
So we're not sure who's going where. So we'll have to figure out good names for them for sure. So their parent, let's see, we've got Olive and Mariah over there, the two females. So they're named after mountains in the Bible.
And we try to name them after biblical things.
Yes,
right?
all of the animals have biblical themed names. So I have to think of a good theme for these guys.
Yes.
Maybe we'll stick with the mountains, or maybe we'll do the cities or something like that.
And I tell you what, as you're watching here, if you want to throw out suggestions for
Yeah.
names, we'd really appreciate that. Biblical themed names. Doesn't mean we'll take them, but you know, we can review them, and if we get some ideas about wanting to go that direction, you know, feel free. You know.
Yeah, or a theme. So like I said, these guys, the females are named after mountains, and then our female ostriches over there are named after valleys. Our rats are named after foods mentioned in the Bibles, Bible. So they don't have to necessarily be a person. It can have a theme, and we can stick with that. So we'll definitely take suggestions. We can head over to our ostriches and see if they'd like some water enrichment today, if you guys want.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Since you mentioned the zoo expansion, Jeremy, do you want to speak to that a little bit? The exciting expansion is happening over.
Right, there is an exciting zoo expansion happening that's right behind the ark. So as you get off the buses and you see the ark in front of you, behind that they are doing an expansion, and that's kind of what we referred to earlier. Not sure where the emus are going to go, so because we're going to be expanding. There's going to be kind of, you can walk through and get up close to the kangaroos. And there are a number of different other items too planned, right?
So we've gotten special exemptions for some certain animals, like lemurs and bear cats, things like that. So we'll see how our expansion goes and see if we're ready for them in that area. But we will have some really cool designs. The ostriches will have a really nice long yard. And we're also hoping to get an animal hospital, which would be fantastic. And that way we can take even better care of these guys.
Yeah, that's exciting.
So this is Ela and Jezreel. And they're actually molting right now. So once a year, they drop almost all of their feathers to bring in new ones. So you guys, if you visit them this time of year, you usually see them. They look a little silly. They're kind of balding. That's completely natural. That's what they're supposed to do, and that way they can bring in new feathers for the next season. Sometimes they try to. Yeah, there we go. These girls are really silly. They're exactly like the chicks, where everything has potential to be food, so they have to peck at everything. So they have a heated, insulated barn for the wintertime, but they do like to come out in the snow, especially when there's a heavy snow, and they'll peck at all the snow as it's falling down. But they can go inside where it's nice and warm.
Perhaps you mentioned this, but are they considered the same kind as emus?
Yes, they're both in the rat type kind. So the biggest difference is for them, obviously, is the size. Ostriches are native to Africa, whereas emus are native to Australia. And another cool thing is if you look at the ostrich's feet, they only have 2 toes, whereas the emus have 3. So that's a big distinguishing feature. Just because they have only the 2 toes, though, doesn't mean they're any less powerful. These guys have an extremely powerful kick, but they can only kick forward. So if you're standing behind them, you're safe. These girls have never kicked at any of us. They're very, very sweet. For the most part, they'll just peck at our tools as we're cleaning in here. They're always interested to see what's going on with that. They're very, very curious, and if you get them really excited, if a vehicle drives by, they get really excited. They'll start dancing around in circles, and that's pretty cute too.
Getting up close to the camera.
Very interested in the camera. It might be food.
The bright color helps too. Our camera has a bright green. You can't see it.
Looks
but-
a lot like the lettuce, which I'm sure doesn't help. They've burned some. What do you think, girls? You think? They're not very graceful eaters. Yeah.
Do you think they get some in their mouth?
They drop a whole lot of it and then go back for it. Big bite. Nope. Couldn't do it.
Can I give them?
Yeah, you can give them one. Just hold it at the very end. Like I said, they're not graceful eaters. They don't know what the meaning of gentle is.
And they pick over their leftover scraps.
Yeah.
So. Well, thank you so much for showing this. Really appreciate it.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And again, if you want to give suggestions for the emu names, biblical themes, or just names out of the Bible, just kind of give us suggestions, and Sarah Jo and team will look at them for ideas for what to call them. Thank you so much, and you can learn more information about the zoo and the Ark Encounter at large by going to arkencounter.com.